So just to recap, there's crossover between the Star Trek and Cosby Show universe.
There will be. There can be.
There is now.
There's crossover between Star Trek and Sherlock Holmes. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're still discussing this shit.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Quest 5.
Luke, what would be your holodeck program?
My holodeck program? Oh, Jesus, I don't know. Some porno, most likely.
Oh! Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Oh, that's noble.
That's a noble pursuit.
Realistic answer.
I mean, in the end, both the K-pop answer and the Cosby Show answer will just devolve into that anyway.
The Cosby Show answer. I don't. Let's just move on.
You see,
I'm gonna plot a.
All right,
Dad. When's Sandra gonna be home?
Oh,
I gotta plot a course for Klorox II. That is 90210.
Ready to get underway.
Do we wanna field one more space question before we go to light?
Sure, we got one more. Another one from Julia. She says, here's another one. If you had to choose, would you rather go to Mars as a first wave colonist, never returning to Earth, or spend 10 years in jail on Earth? I got a family, I can't go to Mars. I'll go to jail.
Well, could you bring them with you if that was an option?
I would never want to make that decision for my kids. Sorry, kids, you now live on Mars for the rest of your life.
I don't know. When I was 12, we moved to California.
Yeah, but you can leave
California when
you get older. You can't.
It's true.
You can't leave Mars when you get older.
Yeah, but Mars colony might be pretty sweet.
It might not be.
Now, as far as the jail goes, are we talking about minimum security vacation or federal pound me in the ass prison?
I think it would be the worst one, right? Like, I think a federal prison would be pretty bad, and I think I'd still choose that. That's
possible.
I could get bulked up and hard.
Yeah, I mean, it largely depends on like what kind of prison we're talking about. If it was just like me and my wife, and when we went to Mars, if we still had access to light speed telecommunication and access to video games and shit like that, if Steam and GOG and all of that was still available over some connection to Earth or as mirrored on a server in Mars, I'm for it. It's fun.
Beautiful.
And you know what? At the end of Shawshank, everything turned out okay. So yeah, I'm going to go with jail.
Yeah, we'll just break out.
There you go. Crawled through a mile of shit.
We'll cook the books, steal the warden's shoes, and crawl through a mile of shit. Boy, we're having some fun now.
Spoiler alert.
All right, people are here for Space Quest.
Yeah,
let's get out of here.
People are here for Space Quest.
Flo's been looking at me kind of strangely lately. Yeah, you wouldn't have any idea why, would you? I really couldn't say, Captain, but I think she is very taken with the way you handled the situation back there on the space station. Confidentially, I think she kind of likes you. Tell me about your mother, Drool.
Tell me about your mother, Drool.
I'd prefer to keep our mothers out of this, sir. Though I must admit I've entertained some rather amusing speculations about your progenitors.
Let's get off mothers, because I just got off of yours.
Whoa!
Jesus.
How can I help you, Captain? What do you know about Klorox II, Flo? Not much, Captain. Just that it's a small colony on the fringe of the J6 quadrant. The name seems to ring a bell somewhere, but I can't quite place it. Why don't you go in the back and lie down? I'll bring a cup of hot tea and give you a back rub while you think about it. Huh? You want to give me a what? A back rub, sir. You know, you lie down and I'll start with your shoulders and work my way down.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, sir. I think Flo's opinion of you has altered somewhat, Captain.
That's too much nudging and winking for me.
No, thank you, Flo. I think I'm okay. You have a
Cute butt for an uptight white boy, sir.
Let's get the light speed.
But uptight white boys have the cutest butts, Icer.
Uptight boys.
They really have the cutest butt. Yeah. Do you think we'll get in trouble for that little accident back at the space bar?
I certainly hope not, Captain. By the way, that was a very brave thing you did back at the space bar. I just loved the way you took charge of the situation. It gave me moose bumps.
Moose bumps?
They're like goosebumps, only bigger.
I see.
Do you ever do it Regellian style, Captain?
I can't say that I have, Flo.
Once you had green, you'll know what I mean, sugar.
Jesus.
Wow. What were our last orders again?
Starcon has ordered us to proceed to Klorox II for an auxiliary garbage pickup, Captain.
All right. Let's talk to WD-40.
What function may I assist you with, Captain?
Recommendation?
I recommend we proceed with caution, sir. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco?
That is all.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna start really doing it by the book.
By the book.
Once we get to the planet. There we go.
We're approaching our destination, Captain.
Rude boys get bailed.
Oh man, sir. That's a classic. Go watch Police Quest if you
That's,
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Start at the beginning,
Yeah.
but that one's from Police Quest 4.
Yeah, you'll get there. It's worth the wait.
That's strange. I'm not tracking away speaking. Maybe we should investigate.
I could put us into orbit and have a closer look, Captain. Do it!
Alright, standard orbit.
I'll give you a waist beacon. You know,
Orbit, aye.
you know, from my ass.
From my ass, a waist beacon. What function?
Let's scan the planet.
Atmosphere, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Gravity, 0.97 normal. Average temperature, 27 degrees Celsius. Life forms, indeterminate readings. The planet can support oxygen-breathing life. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco?
No, but that's good to know. We can hop down to the surface of the planet without needing
Scan for
breathing
ships.
Apparati. Let's scan for some
The
ships.
scanners do not detect any ships in our area, Captain.
Good call.
Do you require anything further? No.
Recommendation?
I recommend we send down an away team to investigate the fate of the colonists, Captain. You require anything further? Ah!
That is all.
Okay. Sir. Well, Mr. Jewell, what do you think of our situation? I'm not sure what to make of it, sir, but I think it's very odd that we haven't heard from the colony. Maybe they've been taken over by an enemy sneak attack. We're not at war with anyone, Jewell. I know, sir, but we should nuke them from orbit, just to be safe.
Safe. Safe.
Interesting suggestion, Drool, but it has a few drawbacks. You're probably right, sir. Let's beam down and take them out in hand to hand. I'll take it under advisement.
That looked cool. I wish that he had stayed for Space Quest 6.
Any suggestions, Flo?
Here we go.
I think we should call this one in, sir. I got a bad feeling about this. My corns are starting to itch, and that always means trouble.
Good idea. Let's call Starcon.
That's disgusting, Flo.
Hailing, sir.
You have reached Starcon Central Command. All of our wavelengths are busy now, but if you stay on this frequency, an operator will answer your call in the order it was received. Currently, you are number 2,856,875,333.
All right.
To say your call is important to us would be a stretch.
Let's hail the planet.
Good idea.
Hailing, sir. Strange, there's no response from the surface, Captain. Maybe we should call Starcon.
We just did, Flo. We just goddamn did.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to take an away team down to the surface of the planet. Oh, Drill's a keener.
This looks a little suspicious. I better go down with you. Meet you in the transporter room, Captain. Yeah.
He's gung-ho.
No. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Something is afoot.
Another space question for you.
Yep. Bring it on.
If you worked at SETI and got an alien transmission during your shift, would you respond to it? Let's assume you don't. If you don't, no one else would know and the aliens wouldn't know we were here. Would you respond to it?
I'd say yes.
You,
I mean, it's our one chance to make alien contact.
yeah, but what if the
And it's
aliens
quite
are
possible
hostile? Then it's entirely 100% your fault.
that- you know, small price to pay.
All right, but if
Andrew?
they're awesome, then
Yeah, exactly.
Then it is
That's
also
also
your-
100% my fault.
yeah.
We pose no threat to them. It would be like us going out of our way to stamp on a few anthills in Africa.
Wow.
Interesting analogy, Doctor.
All right, yeah. Okay, fine. Yes, I'll respond.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna do nothing.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
All right, so this is actually Julia's question from last week, too. We just didn't read it. Your food replicator can only produce one meat, one veggie, and one fruit. What do you pick for each?
Ooh.
You're going on a long space journey, maybe for years, and your replicator can only produce one meat, one veggie, and one fruit.
Go on.
Steak, potatoes, and apples.
That's a solid. That's solid. It's a pretty solid one.
I think bacon, asparagus, and peaches.
Interesting. I'm on board with bacon. Yeah. Yeah, asparagus is pretty good. Although I think I might actually go with spinach.
You know what?
And yeah,
I think I'm gonna change my answer from bacon to steak, because you can make a sandwich out of steak.
you know, you're right.
I would miss steak too much.
It's true, and steak is ultimately like
Yeah,
a much more satisfying meal.
totally. You could make a burger out of it, chop it
You know
up.
what?
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna
both
switch
of
my
I
answer.
have done the have done the keto thing. Like, you know, the steak is you get sick of steak a lot slower than you get sick of bacon. Surprisingly,
Totally.
I think I'm gonna have to go with fish sticks, Brussels sprouts, and rutabaga.
Perfect. Can I go fish, and fish?
Classic combo.
Oh, I love fish. Whoa, boy.
yeah.
All right, that's enough. That's enough space questions for now.
Yep.
I do have a weakness for tuna fish.
I do have a weakness for tuna fish. What is that from?
That's
We'll
from
never know. Bye, everybody. We're out of time.
Bye. No, seriously, what the fuck is that from?
It's from my, my virtualization deck thing.
Your
on Star
holodeck.
Trek or whatever. Yeah.
Holodeck.
From the Huxtables.
Mhm.